Hello guys, and welcome back to Learn with Lydia. Today I'm taking you out with me for a day of volunteering in a rural farming community in Costa Rica. Volunteering is where you work for free for a good cause, and this cause is very close to my heart. Today we'll be helping to castrate the dogs and cats that live in this community. Many of the people that live here face economic hardships and cannot afford the basic care for their pets. Free castration clinics like this one are so important for controlling the population and suffering of homeless animals. A castration is a medical procedure that stops the animals from having children. At these free clinics, we also provide information and care for the animals that come through. However, the need is so great and the amount of homeless animals so huge that there are not enough resources or homes to care for them. Within a year of living here, I have already adopted 2 animals from the streets, and sometimes you can feel helpless because the need is so huge. It can really break your heart, but we can't give up. We have to do the best we possibly can for these beautiful creatures. We arrived early at around 7 a.m. after an hour of driving through the jungle. We set up in a small church. There was no fan, so it got extremely hot. Unfortunately, the mobile vet was delayed by traffic, so there was already a queue of furry patients when she arrived. Before the procedure, we weigh the animals so that we know how much anesthesia to give them. We were expecting over 60 animals, so the tape on their head let us know their weight and registration numbers. After their surgery, it's our job to care for the patients as they slowly wake up. In the meantime, we clean and clip their nails and then check for ticks, fleas, and any skin conditions they may have. This poor little guy's fur was full of knots, and within those knots was a lot of dirt and fleas. But after his haircut and flea treatment, he looked amazing. It turned out that this little fella from earlier was also full of ticks. The volunteers spent over an hour painstakingly removing them. After that, he was good to go. We also tried to help the owners by offering solutions on how to cheaply and effectively care for their animals. It's also great when the children get involved, as we can show the next generation how to properly care for their furry friends. Often these families end up with loads of animals that are too many for them to care for because they can't afford to castrate them in the first place. That's why these clinics are so important and great. We stopped for lunch, which was made over a traditional cooker. I was too hungry to film it, but here is a picture of our Costa Rican style cuisine that some of the local ladies made for us. They call it casado, which means married in Spanish, because it would typically be prepared by the wives for the husbands to eat when they were at work. In the afternoon, we were hit by a huge storm, but that didn't slow us down. We didn't finish our clinic until 6 p.m. It was extremely tiring but a successful day, and we managed to castrate 64 animals who all recovered. This will greatly reduce the future population of stray animals in the area and reduce the spread of diseases and suffering. Stray is another word for an animal that has no home. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, if you'd like to book a one-to-one lesson with me, you can click on my email address, which is in the description box below. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!